Plaintiff Mark Bradley has been friends with the defendant for 40 years, and because both of them are amputees, Mark held a benefit for the defendant to help him get his life together. Mark's suing his former friend today because he claims he borrowed Mark's video camera and now refuses to return it. Defendant Larry Lutker insists he never borrowed Mark's camera. Larry admits he was planning on borrowing the camera until he found out it was broken. He's countersuing for defamation of character.
Start with you.
Good morning, Your Honor. I've known Mr. Lutker for over 40 years. We're both amputees. I've been an amputee for over 30 years, lost my leg while I was in the military. Mr. Lutker is an amputee for 2 years, lost his leg from a degenerative joint disease. When Mr. Lutker first lost his leg, I organized a dinner dance charity auction for him. When he had operation on his other leg, I donated wood for his wheelchair ramp that needed to be put in. I've helped him through difficult times through this first couple of years of being an amputee. So I'm really disgruntled for what he's done to me. In May of '07, Mr. Lutker came over and borrowed my hand camcorder. At that time, I was in the 4th month of an 11-month chemotherapy treatment. I didn't finish my chemotherapy until December 20th of '07. I realized that he hadn't returned the camera in January of '08. I went over to his house and asked him about it. He said, "No, I never borrowed your camera." I left, perplexed because I knew I'd loaned it to him. I went back over to his house after that and told him, I said, "Larry, I'm going to have to sue you if you don't come up with my camera." And once again, he denied ever borrowing it.
That's the only one you had?
Yes.
So you should keep 2. You should.
It was a Christmas
you can
present.
videotape somebody taking your video camera. That way you'd have had some evidence.
Yeah.
Always keep 2 video cameras. Sir, did you borrow his camera?
No. I told Mark if I had your camcorder, I would give it back to you. I don't need no camcorder. When I went over his house, borrowed the camera, he said I needed a cartridge.
Why did you just say when I went over his house to borrow?
Was gonna borrow, put it that way. Was gonna borrow it.
You
but
just said I told him I don't need a video camera.
I know. Well,
You said I told Mark I don't need a video camera. And when I went over to borrow it.
But I never left with it. That's what I'm saying.
Pardon me?
I never left with it.
But you're contradicting yourself when you say I told him I don't need one. I
was gonna borrow it, but I didn't leave with it.
Did you need one?
Not really, no.
So why did you go to borrow it?
Well, I thought I needed one,
What made you think you needed one, and what made you determine that you didn't?
Because I had to buy a piece for it. I had to buy a cartridge for it. I said, I don't need it that bad.
All right.
Okay, but
your testimony doesn't come across very honest.
Oh, well.
You said, well. You said that like, well, that's your problem, Judge. All right, you're right, that's my problem. All right. What day did you go and look at the camera?
See, this all happened in 2006, April of 2006. Because he's saying it happened in May of 2007. I just got out of hospital in April of 2007.
Very good.
And I got proof that in May of '07 that I got a nurse come by 7 days a week, and April of '07. But I got documentation.
You have proof that a nurse came by every week?
Every day.
What, do you have it on videotape?
No, I got it right here. You're right. No, I got it on paper.
You keep putting your foot in your mouth, so all I have to do is keep talking, and you're gonna tell on yourself again. No. Anyhow, your witness want to speak?
Well, all I got to say about it is the 2006, when it was said that he wanted to borrow it, we were going on a fishing trip. And
what did he want to borrow it for?
Well, that's the first I got any knowledge that he wanted to borrow it.
I know.
Whenever it come up missing. I was on the fishing trip. We had car problems.
Why are you telling me about the trip?
Because that was what the camera was supposedly being borrowed for.
Right. For the trip?
Right.
Okay, so that's why he needed it.
I didn't know that he even asked about the camera. I'm here for that reason to say that I was on the trip. I did not see a camera.
See a camera there. Okay. I mean, I got.
Thank you,
That's the only thing I know about a camera.
All right.
I got statements from my son. You know, he lives with me. He never seen no camera around the house. You know.
Let's see your statement.
Well, it's,
$1,000 for your counterclaim for defamation. How so?
well, you know, he claimed I put this on the or he put it on the internet, my name and everything, saying I stole his camcorder. I didn't
have that with you?
Yeah. I never borrowed this camcorder.
No,
from him.
I want to see if he said affirmatively, if he stated it as a fact, if he didn't say I think, then you may have something. Sir, did you state as a fact that he stole your video camera?
No, I've stated that Mr. Lucker borrowed my camera and then sold it.
Where'd you get that from?
Well, because I assumed he sold it because he said he didn't have it.
Larry borrowed a camcorder from me this past summer. When I approached him to get it back, he denied ever borrowing. I know what happened. The piece of crap sold it to pay for his DUI. What Mr. Luchter doesn't recall is that I have a witness, and I also have it on disc. You see, when Larry borrowed the camcorder, I had to show him how to use it, and I did on a disc. I still have the disc, and it will be shown in court.
I don't have the disc with me.
What happened to the disc?
It's at home. I just forgot it.
Oh, by the way, I pray Mr. Lucas sues me for slander because it's not slander when it's true. And since I've got the disc proving my claim, he doesn't stand a chance in court. Don't you realize that liars and thieves don't sue people? Well, if I believe that you stole it, he's right. It's not defamation. And based on the contradictions in your testimony, you started off saying, I never borrowed his camera because I never needed his camera. And when I went to borrow it, and secondly, this gentleman, you have your receipt. This gentleman, I don't see a motive for him coming and making this story up. Your claim is dismissed for defamation. If it's true, it's not defamation. How you know the law so well?
My wife is a legal secretary,
No,
office manager.
when you're telling lies, you learn the law. So you're going to get caught up in your lies. I'm just kidding with you. $1,156 is your judgment. I believe you. All right.
Thank
Have a
you,
good
Your
day,
Honor.
gentlemen.